Hi folks, welcome along to a new series we're going to do here on the channel called Let's Race, and in this case it's Let's Race Assetto Corsa Competizione, the career mode. I suppose where this comes from is that most of the content we've had in the channel up till now has been myself doing online competition races reasonably seriously. We've had some fun races obviously, but yes, but sometimes, rather than racing online and all the rest of it, you just want to jump in and play the game, which I certainly do. Remember my what got me into sim racing was Jeff Cramman's Grand Prix 2, Grand Prix 3, Grand Prix 4, sitting for weeks on end, playing full length, months on end probably, playing full length Formula 1 seasons, full length races, all the practice sessions, just fully getting immersed in the world. And I want to do that again. Assetto Corsa Competizione, ACC. I believe gives you the option. I've not done it, so I don't know, but it's got a career option here. So I'm going to do that and document it along with you guys. So I'll be racing all the on-track stuff. I'm going to use the driver's eye view camera and try and be as in sim as possible. So maybe not talking too much, but we'll see. We'll see. Try and communicate with my team, even though they can't talk back. See how that goes. Another thing to note is that obviously I don't believe ACC allows for AI drivers to be your other drivers in your team, for like endurance races and things. I think you have to do all the stints yourself, which it's going to be a bit of a slog, especially in long races. I don't know if there's 24-hour races in here, but I certainly won't be doing all that without saving halfway through and coming back to it. But what I'll do is, for the purposes of the Let's Race series, I'll just document the stuff that I'm driving in the races. I won't cover the qualifying or the testing because nobody wants to sit and watch me go around for 2 hours in a test session trying to hone the setup. But yeah, so anything that the AI drivers take over or any test sessions, I'll maybe skip over that. I'll maybe give you a little summary of what happened in that session or that stint, etc., and then we'll jump back in and do the races. Without further ado, let's have a look at the sim and get it set up for playing. Okay, so options wise, what we have on here, if we look at the assists, we're on Pro mode up here, so everything's manual, or in the case of stability control, off. Just to make it as challenging as possible, we're going to go for 100% AI difficulty, all the realism we can get, and yeah, let's jump in. So the first thing that happens in career mode is that you go along to, again here we go, disable, duration, we'll go for long. First thing that happens here when I click this is that we jump into Lamborghini. I think it's a young driver test, but I don't think that I personally classify as a young driver anymore, unfortunately. So I'm going to call it like an assessment day. I think there's like 6 of us on track, and then the idea is that you perform as well as you can through the I think it's 3 assessment runs, and then you get offered a drive with a team based on how you performed, and then you jump into the sprint season. So yeah, I'm new to this, hopefully some of you guys are as well, and hopefully enjoy this. Let's get started.
Hi there, I'm Mirko Bortolotti, Lamborghini factory driver and 2017 Blancpain GT Series champion. Welcome to the career mode of Assetto Corsa Competizione, the official video game of the Blancpain GT Series. You have been granted the access to the Lamborghini Youngster program at the legendary Temple of Speed of Monza, and you will be driving a Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo. This monster is not a plug-and-play experience, so we first need to verify if you really got what it takes for GT racing. You will be asked to perform some simple and very basic tests, like driving the car out of the pit lane, avoiding collisions with other drivers, staying within the track limits, and bring the car back in one piece. Our race engineers will need to check your radio systems, tire temperatures and brakes, so be careful and remember, racing never starts from being fast, but from being safe and disciplined. After the first installation tests, the team will ask you to prove your skills with performance-focused tests. Be focused, don't overdrive, merge yourself with the car and do your best. The results will affect how good you will start your career, so that maybe some of the best teams will offer you a drive in the next Sprint Cup season. See you on track and good luck.
So there we go, that's a pep talk. And here we are. Lamborghini Youngster Program. Let's call it an assessment program, not a youngster program. Day 1. So, the first 10-minute practice session. We just need to drive as safe as we can, basically, and get back in one piece. Whew. So, let's, from memory it's a 10-minute session. We'll go with the aggressive setup. We'll take out some fuel, so we haven't got too much. 30 litres are probably enough. I don't really want to touch anything else because I'm not sure how to set the car up yet, so let's just go with that. Maybe take some ABS out and some traction control out. We can play with that on track, of course. Let's go with that. Right, let's get suited up and jump in. Right folks, welcome to the cockpit. First thing I want to do is show you around the steering wheel, because obviously I'll be using this stuff as we go in the sessions. So start with the simple things. Obviously the wheel itself, you've got at this side shift up, this side shift down. On the front, starting from the top, we've got pit lane speed limiter, which flashes if it's engaged. We have the rain light, which we can turn on, and obviously it lights up to show you it's on. We've got wipers, which again will show you are on. This is unused at the moment in Assetto Corsa. On this side we can flick up to change the screen on the little blue, well, I forget what that's called. Anyway, we can change the screen on the little blue thing, little blue timing screen. We can flick down to switch on the headlights. The flick on the left here, up and down, just go to the previous and next screens on the dash display in the car. At the back here we've got 2 rotary knobs. This one on the left turns the brake bias forward and back. This one on the right, on the left, controls the engine map up and down. At the bottom here, the 2 blue lights, this are indicators, so left indicator, right indicator. The red knob adjusts the ABS, positive and negative, to change the amount of ABS in the car. The left, did I say right again? Did I say left again? Anyway, right. The left knob, the black one, is for the traction control level. And you've got your flasher there as well, which flashes the headlights if anyone's in the way. Behind the steering wheel here, we've got the ignition. If we need to flick up, we've got the starter button to start the car. These buttons here are used to control the multifunction display, which I'll need to access if I'm making a pit stop or wanting to make a pit stop for repairs or anything, or change what kind of strategy we're on. And the knob just changes options in the MFD. The right hand side here, this is the SimuCube control and the safety off in case the torque gets a little bit crazy. Bottom here we have, the top one, is used to control the traction level, the TC cut level. Some cars have that, some cars don't, but if we're in a car that has it, then we'll control that there, and the bottom one is unused. And that's it! Right, so let's pop the gloves on and head out on track. Right, let's go. Drive.
Green light, go, go, go! Welcome to the Lamborghini Youngster Program. Today, you are given a seat in the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo. Our team will look at your best lap on track in dry conditions. Complete at least 2 safe and valid laps and then start pushing. Good luck.
So 2 safe and valid laps.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Of course, it's turned all the assists on for me in this first session. And started the engine for me as well, so I didn't need to do that. Anyway, let's try and be neat and tidy. Lady. Oh, car is a bit of a beast, isn't it? Race logic, that's the box I was talking about. Change the display with that. nice gap at the moment. Nobody near us. Dial back the ABS a wee bit. Short shift there, just to dull the power. Really feel the G-force through there. Steering fighting back through Curva Grande. All about being neat and tidy through the chicanes. Up a second so far on this lap to the previous one. 7 minutes gone, 3 minutes left. One-tenth slower on that lap. Seems to be better. The key seems to be waiting for the nose to stick. A lot of understeer on the way in, but if you can wait for the nose to stick and then get on the power. Up half a second so far on this lap. And that's the end of the session.
The session is now over.
4.4. Quickest by 4 seconds. I think you're always quite quick in the first test. It's the second one that the guy starts speeding up because they gauge how quick you are. Anyway, that'll do for test 1. Let's go and debrief with the team. And I'll go again for test 2. Right, so after the preliminary test results, the computer suggesting that we go for hard difficulty based on this pace that I had, but you know, with all those assists, but obviously we're not going to go for that, we're going to go for pro. Pretty easy pro, yeah, definitely pro. Skill level real, we're allowed to use the clutch and the engine start assist, but of course we're not going to use those either. So yeah, apply that, and then yeah, we'll look at the next next event in the test, which is test day 2, it's not Young Driver Program, assessment day, test 2, which is the light rain. Yeah, let's jump in.
Green light, go go go. Your second test is on the wet conditions. Just focus on setting your best lap in this heavy rain and bring the car back in one piece.
The car feels a bit more floaty in the wet. As you'd expect, obviously. Level a wee bit. Oh, it's slippery out there. Trying to straighten the car earlier. Using an awful lot of curve on my first lap. Really, that's just kicking the traction control off on the curve. Exit curve, I should say. Think we use plenty here. Can't avoid going out there. Oh, you got to be so careful in the throttle, even with TC up at 6. Coming out with the parabolica. 203.8. How that compares with everyone else, so wait for them to post times. Tenths up in the first chicane. Almost a second up for the first half of the lap. Another 2 tenths to Ascari. We're only 5th fastest so far, so we need it. Seconds up. Fastest so far, but again, everyone else will be improving too. wide, but we're still 0.5 up. In, so we've got 2 more laps. Maybe 1 more actually. Lost a little bit there, but we're still 0.7 up. Just finding more pace every lap. Just start to explore the conditions a bit more. Remember, don't bin it though. We're 0.00 from the last lap, so I think we've found the limit. Certainly my limit. Still 0.00. Yeah, I thought there was some time left on the table in Parabolica, and there was. 0.27 up, 0.28 up. Oh! Gold medal, oh! Fastest again by 7/10. That was quite tough actually. All the previous times I've played this, I've never been fastest in the wet, so. Whew. Right, here we go. Last one. The night driving test. You will be evaluated based on your fastest lap, but remember the first priority is to drive consistently, avoid incidents on cutting the track. Be safe, have fun, let's go, shall we? Same as last time, let's go aggressive. Let's take the TC, ABS down a bit, TC down a bit. Stiffer with the diff maybe? I read somewhere that because it's night time, tyres should be a bit softer maybe? Or harder? Let's try softer. It's colder though, so you'd expect them to be harder. Yeah, okay, let's go up one. I forgot what I did. Let's just start again. A couple of clicks harder. Because it's going to be colder at night time, yeah? Fuel, 30, running, and we'll just add a little bit of preload. Try and stabilise the rear a wee bit into corner entry. Right, let's go.
Green light, give it all you can. In this night driving test, you will be evaluated based on your fastest lap, but always remember that the first priority is to drive consistently, avoid incidents or cutting the track. Be safe and have fun out there.
Right, night driving. Oh, it's dark. especially coming off the wet. Oh, it's such a different experience. Right, so we're looking for brake marker boards and apexes. You think they could make the lights a bit brighter, couldn't you? Ascari's a difficult one. I think I'm going to start turning in before I actually see the apex. I was a bit late there. Turn down the ABS a bit more. Ah. Too much curb. Back end was a bit loose there out of Lesmo 1. I think it was just my eagerness to get on the throttle rather than any kind of issue with the setup. Again, too late into Ascari. Guy behind might be just catching me slightly. I was definitely too late on the brakes into Parabolica. That was my dry time, a 54 or something. Couldn't find yet then. Better. bit better, but I was too fast that time. The line was okay, but I ran out of circuit on the exit, carrying too much speed. A little bit neater.
This has been your muscle master.
Minutes in again. I took too much curve that time. Lost a couple of tenths. Felt a bit better, but we're not actually gaining any time, so very similar to my last lap. Oh, that was nice. Good speed through the Lesmos, but lost a little bit on Lesmo 2 exit. Just need to be neat and tidy through Ascari. That'll do nicely. Just the parabolic got to go. Half a second up. Oh, well. One more lap. quite as good through the Lesbos, but I got a better exit, so we're ticking down. Almost equal with last lap. Oh, don't lose it now! I lost a heap of time there, obviously. Let's just take it home safely. The instructors will not be impressed if I put it in the wall on the last lap of the event. Not fastest at the moment, so it's looking good. Well, I mean I was quickest, but I got a silver medal. I must have, maybe that slide at the end, yeah, stopped me from getting the gold, but well, I can't be too disappointed with that. There we go, right, let's de-suit, jump into the menus and see where we are for the start of our career. Right, so here we are, back in the menus after a successful, young driver assessment day. And yeah, so my Lamborghini assessment day program result is silver, so it may have just been that wee tweak at the end wasn't quite enough to get us a gold. I don't know, we're quickest in all the sessions. I didn't really have any off tracks I'm aware of, but anyway, regardless, so here we are. Congratulations for your performance on track during the preliminary tests. The talent is clearly there, but you still need more race results in order to attract last year's top teams. In any case, some of the teams are making a seat available for you in this year's Sprint Cup season, so choose your favourite car from the available models and show them what you got. Right, surely that should be you've got, but regardless. So we've got the choice of the Emil Frey Jaguar GT3, the Honda NSX GT3, McLaren 650S GT3, I'm going to stop saying GT3 now because they're all GT3, Mercedes AMG, we've got the Nissan GTR, another Nissan GTR, I think it's an older one, is it? Yeah, 2018, 2015, Porsche 911, Reiter Engineering, which I think is a Lambo. Do Reiter tune Lambos or something maybe? Yeah, maybe. The Vantage, V12 Vantage, and Bentley. Oof, that's a beast. And a slightly older Bentley. And that's it, right, so. What am I going to go for? I don't know. McLaren looks nice, but 2015 is quite an old. I don't know if that'll make any difference, mind you. But yeah, they seem to be, where there's two models, 15 tends to be the older of the two, and the cars have been updated in 2018, looks like. 13, that's very old. Right, I quite like the Honda, simply because it looks quite cool. Mid-engined. I mean, the Bentley looks like a beast, it would just be interesting to try it. But look at the size of that thing! Jeez, oh. Plenty of power anyway for straights, I would imagine. It doesn't give you any detail on the car, so I'm not entirely sure the pros and cons of each. Between the McLaren and the Honda, to be honest, because I like small, light race cars as opposed to big, heavy race cars. What do I think? I mean, surely because it's newer, the Honda. Yeah, let's go for the Honda. Right, there we are. Decision made. So here goes then. That's us. End of the young driver. Stop saying young driver. You're not young. End of the evaluation day, and we're signed with the Honda NSX. Team name obviously is going to be JGSR, number 33, of course. We've got 4,500 career points. I have no idea what that means. And yeah, silver medal at the start there. Difficulties are on Pro and progress 15%. Right, so the first race of the season is Circuit Zolder, Sprint Weekend, 7th April 2018. Back in time. The first race of your GT3 driving career. Warm up and focus. Things are getting serious. Right, so if you want to find out how we get on in that, tune in to part 2 of the video in this series. And I'll see you there in Let's Race Part 2, our first race at Zolder.